Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Three Hammers. Yes, I am back. I feel a lot better now, ready to go back to work on Monday. Thank you, for the some of the comments that came in, like Luke, where's the videos? It's nice to know, that some people, look forward to the videos, and I hope that you enjoyed the Genk FIFA preview that I was able to get out. But yes, I am a lot better now, thankfully. Yeah, not a lot of fun to have COVID, so keep yourself safe when you're out there. But anyway, this is a review of the game last night. A 2-2 away in Europe, is respected by most teams. At the start of it, when the fixtures come out, it was okay if we win all our home games, and get a couple of draws, we'll be through. And we are through. We are through. Last night the game between Zagreb and Vienna went the way that means that we are through, and I believe we only need 1 point now to guarantee finishing top, which would be amazing, which means we'll be in Europe in the last 16. We won't actually play, I believe, till about the beginning of March potentially with the last 16. If we finish second, it'll be towards the end of February, but it'll be nice if we can. We should secure the top place now. Let's go into the game a little bit. So there was a few changes. Late Vlasic and Yarmolenko both did travel but didn't end up playing. I believe that's why Antonio did start in the end. Obviously Masuaku came in as well. Noble was there as well. Obviously Dawson Diop, you would expect that, and Areola was there as well. Soufal was back in for Johnson. We just weren't at the races in the first half. They pressed fantastically, Genk. You've got to give it to them. They kept hunting impacts. That Itu is a great player, honestly. I don't know what you guys think. I'd be all over him. I like him. He's dynamic. He's hard-working. Definitely looks the sort of mould of a player that Moyes likes. He was a threat in the home game at the London Stadium. And he was a player that I feared as well yesterday. He obviously set up Joseph Pantsil. People are arguing, is it a wonderful finish or is it a poor save? Again, I agree with most channels. It's a bit of both. It's a bit of both. It was a really good finish. Areola a little bit unlucky. Just Diop fell asleep. Diop got done. We haven't seen that from Diop this year. So it was a shame to see that. And obviously 1-0 down. First goal we've conceded in Europe, and it was a little bit of a shock, a little bit of a blow. I know it was very close to going 2-0 very quickly after that. Luckily it didn't. We had a few chances in the first half. Obviously Rice won, which was like literally that close to going over the line. Dawson had a couple of headers. He had a really good header from a free kick that we had that forced a save, but Masuaku was poor. I think him and Cresswell kept getting in Cresswell's way in terms of when it was time to cross. Mark Noble was constantly getting overrun in midfield. And why was he taking the corners? We have one of the best set piece takers in the league. And if you've got one of the best set pieces in the Premier League, it means you've got one of the best set piece takers in the world. And Mark Noble kept taking the corners, or he was doing short corners. It's like, that is our weapon. That is our best weapon. So why did we not? I don't know. It was really frustrating that first half. Incredibly frustrating. No one, to be honest with you, in that first half had a good performance. It was really, really poor. We was getting overrun all the time. Just speed and pressing. But that was what played into our hands, towards the end of the game. Second half started, he didn't change it straight away, but we did come out a bit more hungry. Still not really doing too much, and then obviously the big changes happen then. Bowen comes on, Fornells comes on, Soucek comes on. And it was just straight away, it changed the dynamic of the game. We started playing the ball quicker. Benrahma decided he wanted, to turn up and play. He was unbelievable in that second half. A good goal. The ball was pinged out to, I believe it was Soufal with the assist. Played it back into the box, and Benrahma was there to make it 1-1. It was good at that point. I thought we was going to go on and win, because we had scored early enough. And then Benrahma created that absolute bit of magic, done the geezer inside out, and then toe poked it in past his legs to take us to 2-1. Quite late in the game that as well. Obviously, we have missed some really good chances before that as well. Sufau had a left foot swinging volley. Benrahma had another one as well. Lanzini had one. Souček had one as well. So many chances if you didn't watch the game. It was really one of those frustrating matches. And then obviously their goal did come. The ball was whipped in. I think it was Pansil that whipped it in as well. And Souček, we've seen him do that so many times, go for the header to try and clear it, but this time it's gone off like 50 pence head and into the goal. Whether Ariola give him a shout, or Dawson or Diop give him a shout, who knows. But 2-2, and at that point, it's too late really. Then we weren't gonna, we just had to respect the draw, and a draw is still a fantastic result. I think that game is a good thing. Obviously, I would have loved us to have won and gone through straight away. But I think that result, as Joe Cole said, and most West Ham channels agree, we needed one like that. We needed a little actually, this ain't, Europa League is not a walkover, it's not a doddle. You do still have to turn up, you do still have to respect teams. Listen, we will beat most teams we will beat, and the fact, that we didn't lose shows, that this team is different. It is different, but it was good. It was good to have that little test. People arguing, if it was a knockout game between Genk, a 2-2 away, and then the win that we got at London Stadium would have been enough. At the end of the day, we're through. We are through. Whatever happens, we're either going to be second or first. We are through. Like I say, I do think we will finish first. I think we'll just have enough. It'd be nice to, get that tied up with a Rapid Vienna game on the 25th. And then, we go forward. We go forward, and then the Dynamo Zagreb, the last game, the London Stadium, we can, rest some players, maybe play some kids, give them experience, and have a real sort of fun party atmosphere for that game. And then we can, go into the league over Christmas, where games come thick and fast. We've still got the Carabao Cup game in there as well. So we do need to get that game wrapped up in on November 25th. We need to make sure that's done. That's it. We're top of the group. We're done, and then concentrate on the the league and the Carabao Cup, as I say. We need to. We definitely still need some players. We do. It's as much as we've got players that want to come in and do their job, we still need a few more. The Lingard name keeps getting mentioned about again. A striker is a must. Antonio, I'm not going to slate the man. He's fantastic. He's been brilliant for us. His finishing has improved massively, but he needs some help up there. He cannot play a whole season. No player can. Most players won't be able to play a whole season up front with that many games. I don't think Masuaku, but maybe we can let him off a little bit coming back from injury. Noble he's just not good enough anymore. I'm sorry, he's not. He's too slow now. Yes, he can every now and then put in a performance and have a cameo here and there, but he can't be starting games. He can't. Hopefully Krau will start the next one. We know he's coming back from COVID, so we can let him off a bit. Bit of a shame that Vlasic was out for this one. I think that Vlasic, was starting to show what he's about in the last few games, so it's a shame that he wasn't there. My man of the match, it has to be Benrahma. Just for what he did in that second half. He turned up. Once the big boys came on, the Bowens, the Fornells, we showed what we was about, and that they're so important and so integral to what we do. But yeah, it's going to be a tough game on Sunday. Check out my preview for that. That will also go out at some point, either today or tomorrow. It's great to be back. Again, thank you for all the messages, guys. We're back now. Sorry for the week off. But yeah, brilliant. And just to finish off, what a great result it was against Villa. What a great month in general October was. I believe David Moyes in the voting for manager of the month. I think probably Klopp will just win it because they've been amazing. Declan Rice is also in there for player of the month. Obviously, probably Salah will win that. But again, it's back to this thing of this change of team. we went years without even getting nominations. We get nominated nearly every month for Player of the Month. Manager of the Month, it's, you know, sort of every other month we're getting nominated for that. So it's progress as a football team. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Get us out there. We're very close to 4K. Come on, you irons. Keep believing. Let's go.